Welcome back. This is Making Noise. It's me, Rob, live in the studio with DJ Chiv, as always. Mike, how the devil? That's my.
We'll turn that up, shall we?
That's my fault.
That's a bit better. I can hear my sexy voice now again. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
It's been a month.
Like the quickest month.
I know, right?
I don't know what's going on. These months literally fly by. It's crazy.
They do a bit.
And what a month it's been.
Yes, it has, might I add.
Especially last few days.
Yeah, we've had some good times, haven't we?
Scotcho.
Yes.
Absolutely
Scotcho.
boiling. Hope everybody's enjoyed the warm weather. Hope everyone has stayed safe, because it has been pretty intense as well, hasn't it?
It has. We've done some camping. We've done some swimming. We've done some surfing and hand gliding and stuff, haven't we?
It's been great. What a few days. We've got a great episode coming up for you. We are having part 2 of Rob v Mike.
It's been a long time coming.
I don't think we've done it as Making Noise yet.
No, it was Pure West Presents the first time we did Rob versus Mike, but tonight is the big one.
It is.
It is the big one. I've got some bangers for you, mate.
Because I actually can't remember the results of the last one.
You won falsely because your family started voting.
False.
No, because no family votes, mate. No family votes. Your mother was there. Your sister was there.
They're just being supportive.
No. You complained when Reese voted for me.
I mean, because he was always gonna, wasn't he? He was always gonna. It was fixed from the start. But we've got part 2 of that now. Basically, the rules are pretty simple. Mike's gonna play a track. I'm gonna play a track, although in the other order. I'm gonna go first.
Whichever.
And you're basically gonna tell us whether overall you are Team Mike or Team Rob, based on our music choices. As always, they're all unsigned up-and-coming artists from all over the UK, in some cases all over the world. So we started off there. The first track we had was Amir with his brand new single Freak of Nature. That was my choice. Amir is a good friend of Pure West Radio. We absolutely love him. He's been down on quite a few occasions actually to support the team, to perform live. Freak of Nature was out earlier this month, I think, days ago, literally. He's got a fantastic new music video for that. If you just go onto YouTube and search for Amir, Freak of Nature. Mike, tell me a little bit about your choice, Leandro da Silva.
It was Leandro da Silva, XF Physical, featuring Sam Straywood, and it was literally... I got the email today and I thought, why not?
Banging little tune. I felt like I was proper kind of summer track.
I've been playing Leandro da Silva for years, but we've never actually contacted each other. It's just been back and forth, with the tracks. That was La Banda Boulevard. And I thought it was absolutely awesome.
Yeah, fantastic,
I really did.
Fantastic.
So, vote Mike.
So let's go then again with another couple of tracks. We'll play mine first, and then we'll come in to let Mike talk a little bit about his. Most of my tracks, I think, are going to consist of tracks that we've played on past shows. Yeah, I think that's all kind of my favourite tracks.
Just because you were lazy today, that's what it was.
No, I'm just giving them more love.
I spent hours compiling this list.
This next track is from a band called 26th Avenue. I think they were our first ever in the Spotlight feature on the new Making Noise format. The track is called Disillusion. It's from the album Fuel the Fire. It's a great track, probably my favourite of the 3 that we played. So I'm going to play that then, and we'll come back then for yours.
Well, if you want to, you go back to back, and then I'll explain after, like you said.
Let's do that.
Yeah, do it.
There we are.
That's
so
easy.
we got 2 tracks coming up for you then, back to back. My track, Disillusion by 26th Avenue, and then Highland Sanctuary with 25 Hours. Let's do it.
I'm dodging your questions, 'cause I don't have the answers. No, not tonight. No, not tonight. You asked me to come over. You're messing with my head again. No, not tonight. No, not tonight. And I know what you're looking for. I tell you, you won't find it here. I know that you want something more. 'Cause now I'm stronger. I'm fine without you as it gets longer. I understand the truth. You didn't keep me warm at night. Now I'm wiser. I'm dealing on my own. I'm a fighter. Now girl, I should've known that everything would be just fine. stronger. I'm fine without you as it gets longer. I understand the truth. You didn't keep me warm at night. Now I'm wiser. I'm dealing on my own. I'm a fighter. And girl, I should have known that everything would be just fine. And I know what you're looking for. I tell you you won't find it here. I know that you want something more. 'Cause now I'm stronger. I'm fine without you as it gets longer. I understand the truth. You didn't keep me warm at night. Now I'm wiser. I'm dealing on my own. I'm a fighter. Girl, I should have known that everything would be just fine. I'm glad I said goodbye for the last time. I'm glad I said goodbye.
We are Pure West Radio.
If you will see me, of all the places I've been to, if you will see me, these wrong roads I've been walking on, if you could feel me, that I need you more as you'll ever know, I really mean it. Just never leave me until I say so. I finally found some place to stay. I want you 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, complete just say. I need you 366 days a year, here and there. And with a blink of an eye, a moment just passed by. I can't even believe that you have to leave. I want you 25, I need you 25, day and night. So please just hold me tight. Through valleys and over hills, please don't go for tonight. The way you look, it gives me chills. If you could feel me, that I need you more as you'll ever know, I really mean it. Just never leave me until I say so. I finally found some place to stay. I want you 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, complete just say. I need you 366 days a year, here and there. And with a blink of an eye, a moment just passed by. I can't even believe that you have to leave. I want you 25, I need you 25. I want you 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, complete just say. I need you 366 days a year, here and there. And with a blink of an eye, a moment just passed by. I can't even believe that you have to leave. I want you 25, I need you 25. I want you 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, complete just say. I need you 366 days a year, here and there. And with a blink of an eye, a moment just passed by. I can't even believe that you have to leave. I want you 25, I need you 25, day and night.
25 hours there on Pure West Radio. That was Highland Sanctuary. Before that, we had Disillusion, which was my choice, by 26th Avenue. That was a lovely little song, Mike.
I did enjoy that.
Bit of a kind of anticlimax after the way you started.
I told you I had a mixed bag tonight. I got a bit of everything tonight, mate.
All right. On a bit of a come down now, but
Well, that's just you. I was completely mellow through that whole track there, and I was like, yes, loving it.
I was going to mention something there. Let me get it. I saw this today, which was a bit of a shock. On this day last year, it would have been the last day of that year's Pems Fest. And obviously, because of
did see
everything that
that
happened
earlier.
with COVID, it all kind of went to muck, didn't it? It didn't happen. But the lineup, I mean, I'm lucky enough to be on the kind of planning committee for Pems Fest. So, had a lot to do with, the lineups and the suggestions and things like that. But,
Not that you're blowing your own
the
trumpet. or
likes
anything,
of, no, of course, but Scouting for Gills, Lucy Spraggan, East 17, Paul Chuckle, no less.
I know, it was a good.
We
it was
had
a
an
good lineup.
absolutely fantastic lineup, and it is absolutely gutting that it didn't go ahead. However, plans are afoot for the next Pems Fest, whenever that may be.
Awesome.
So if anyone's got any suggestions of who you might like to see featured at Pems Fest in Haverfordwest, and I'm guessing it'll be 2022, we'll see.
I've got a good suggestion actually.
Don't even mind turning your mic off. Then do get in touch. We do first need to hear a little bit about Highland Sanctuary, though.
The artist, he's from Bern, Switzerland. He grew up in a family of musicians. As a child, he attended piano and percussion lessons, and at high school, he had guitar lessons. He literally went on, just like his father, who is actually a professional musician. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Simeon, I think it is. He taught himself other instruments, electric bass, contrabass, banjo, alto saxophone, trumpet, and tin whistle. And he's gone on to do this. This is brilliant. He's got a few websites, well, obviously the social media. HighlandSanctuaryMusic.com, that's his website. Facebook.com/Highland Sanctuary Music. And the same on Instagram. Highland Sanctuary, actually, on Instagram. Go and check him out, because I think that was... To me, that was like totally mellow.
It was beautiful.
It might have brought you down a bit,
No.
it was like...
It was lovely, a really lovely song. I'm going to stay with that kind of chilled, mellow kind of feel. We've got Jacob and the Starry-Eyed Shadows from Scotland, who, believe it or not, and you almost won't believe it when you hear the track, because it's fantastically put together. But Jacob and the Starry-Eyed Shadows, who is a solo artist, it kind of feels like there's a back into it, doesn't it? It sounds like there's like a band behind them, which I think is the plan one day. But he hasn't actually performed live. Not as Jacob and the Starry-Eyed Shadows, and you wouldn't believe that when you listen to the tracks. It's absolutely fantastic. Shout out there to Mum. Hi, Mum. She's always supporting.
She's going to be voting for you.
She's always supporting.
Sean, don't do it. Don't do it.
She is #Team Rob. We've got Ryan Pierce with Team Mike, but that's just to get at me.
It's fine.
That's not a genuine
It's fine.
vote.
I don't mind.
We've got Gareth McKenna, a big shout out. He's
Gareth.
requested Kenny Rogers, the Gambler.
That's not what this show's about, mate.
I was just going to say that. Obviously, a first-time listener, but we do appreciate you getting in touch. Maybe get in touch again. with
Gareth.
Pure West Radio. Of course, I know Gareth. Big shout out as well to Luke Wealthall, who I wasn't going to say this, but we have got
Hello,
some
Luke.
music from Luke Wealthall coming up a little bit later.
Yeah. And who did he vote for?
Well, if he doesn't vote Team Rob, I'm going to take his music out.
Oh, that's bad. That is bad.
Let's have some music now. Jacob and the Starry-Eyed Shadows. This is your #Team Rob choice. And this is We Are Everything, and that's all right.
I sold all myself, and you called it out again. You called it out again. I taste all your pain, but you called it out again. You called it out again. If we don't have any luck, we can always see it out. But if it just ain't good enough, we can always take a bow. 'Cause we're the king and queen of all our doubt. She don't have any luck, we can always see it all. But if it just ain't good enough, we can always take a bow. 'Cause we're the king and queen. I take a breath, I know we're sinking, but it's okay at the bottom, we'll be swimming. Don't hold your breath, there is only one secret. We are everything, and that's alright. We are everything. Sing it out again. If this is the end, we are everything. Sing it out again. If this is the end, if we don't have any luck, we can always see it out. But if it just ain't good enough, we can always take a bow. We are everything. Sing it out again. If this is the end, we are everything. Sing it out again. If this is the end, sing it out again.
There's your latest hashtag Team Rob on Pure West Radio. It's making noise. Mike v Rob here. That was Jacob in the Starry-Eyed Shadows with We Are Everything.
I quite like that.
That's all right. Absolutely lovely guy as
Yeah,
well.
I love that track.
I had the pleasure of interviewing him on the Making Noise YouTube channel. So do go over and type in on YouTube Making Noise and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got lots of kind of behind the scenes footage and interviews and things like that. Back to the matter at hand. What's coming up?
Clubber Lang. Dublin alternative rock outfit Clubber Lang are returning now with this new single Sleep Well. I think is awesome. Fast-paced pounding rhythms, riff-laden, hard-edged melodies. Right? You ready? Mm-hmm. Sleep Well, the band's first release since teaming up with the Irish independent label. Get ready for this. I love this. I love this label. Forever in financial arrears. Nicknamed FIFA.
Wow.
I love it. I
mean,
love it.
we love a game of FIFA.
We love a
don't
game of FIFA. Yeah, so FIFA Records, it's the perfect follow-up to their two previous singles. There's quite a few they've done now. They're There and Not My Day. And actually, they're friends. I noticed earlier on, which was really weird, because I've got two tracks tonight from various artists. David Long and Shane O'Neill that are coming up later. Clubber Lang are actually friends with them because they tagged each other in the post that I put up earlier on.
Wow.
So here's a shout out to them. I think I've got a couple of links. Let's have a look. Yes, I have. Facebook.com Clubber Lang Music. Twitter.com Clubber M.
Do you want to spell Clubber? Because that's not how I would
Yes,
spell it.
sorry,
if
I
was
should
looking.
do actually. It's KLUBBERLANG. Just like the Rocky movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, the
Clubber Lang.
B.A. Baracus.
Yeah, B.A. Baracus, Mr. T himself was
Yeah.
Clubber Lang, wasn't he? Instagram is Clubber Lang Music. Bandcamp is clubalang.bandcamp.com. You know, they've got YouTube. They've got the lot. Go and check them out.
Fantastic.
I stuttered a bit there, didn't I?
You did.
That was a bit weird, wasn't it?
We are live on Pure West Radio. We're also streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and I believe Twitter as well. So do leave your comments. Are you hashtag Team Mike or Team Rob? Get in touch.
Definitely
We'll
Team
give you a
Mike
shout
after
out.
this track, mate.
Hope you sleep well during this next track. And that's the name of the track. That is the name. And we'll be back then where we're going to be asking if Johnny Depp should have stuck to the day job.
Follow Pure West Radio on Twitter at Pure West Radio.
Clubber Lang here on Pure West Radio. That was Mike's choice. If you liked that, then do comment hashtag Team Mike. But do make sure that you base it over the other songs. You know,
Well, yeah,
if you've
obviously,
just tuned
but,
in
you know.
now, it would be unfair to vote. I'm going to say that.
No, I don't. Well, no, okay, maybe it would. Maybe it would.
Let's
you know,
listen-
they've got to
let's-
listen to some more
yeah,
tracks.
You've got to
before they
listen to at
decide.
least two. That
Maybe
was
three.
great. That was
Maybe
great.
three.
Quite rocky for you.
Yeah, it was. I've gone, like I said, a totally mixed bag tonight, and I've gone something completely different than what I normally do. I've gone from like you said earlier on, chilled, to way up there. Not quite Diablo material,
Yeah.
but you know, I'm there.
Yeah, you're
Almost.
kind of like he's the evil one. You're the kind of just not very nice one.
I'm just very chilled. You know.
So yeah, do get involved. We're streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube as well. And of course, we're out live on Pure West Radio. Up next, we've merged two features for two reasons. One, because it worked well, because the band does
did.
covers.
Yeah, it did.
And secondly, because actually, we've got a lot to get through tonight with the back and forth from the kind of competition, if that's what you want to call it. As you know, we've got a feature called Stick to the Day Job, which personally is my favourite that we do.
I do
think
like
it's
that.
brilliant. Where we take a well-known celebrity who has ventured into the realms of music, and we listen to a couple of tracks, and we ask whether actually that person should have stuck to the day job, be that modeling or acting or art, or maybe they're an athlete, I don't know. We also have a feature called The Cover Up, where we play a couple of covers. Now, this next artist, we're going to be looking at Johnny Depp, who is in an American supergroup called Hollywood Vampires.
Yes.
Now, they only do covers, as Tom will explain. So we have merged The Cover Up with Stick to the Day Job.
Can I just say, though, I was actually going to use a Down with the Enemy track tonight for
I'm
my
glad you didn't.
cover-up. I was.
Although that would have definitely been Team Rob then, so...
I didn't care. I think they would have said Team Mike, actually, for playing you when we were against each
Load
other.
of rubbish. Tom, tell us a little bit about Hollywood Vampires and Johnny Depp.
Yes, good evening. John Christopher Depp II, born June the 9th, 1963. You might have heard of him. He's an American actor, producer, and he's been nominated for 10 Golden Globe Awards. So he knows his stuff, winning one for Best Actor for Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet
Great
Street.
film.
Which I think a lot of people might be surprised at when you consider his other roles that he's had. Do you think there'd be more acclaim for the other roles?
Yeah.
Let alone a musical. And has been nominated for 3 Academy Awards for Best Actor, among other accolades. So he's an actor. We can all get behind that.
We agree
Fantastic
on that.
one
We
at
agree
that.
on that. Very good.
Making his debut in the horror film A Nightmare on Elm Street in 1984, before rising to prominence as teen idol on the television series 21 Jump Street 1987 to 1990. And in the 90s, Depp acted mostly in independent films, often playing eccentric characters, and these included What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Benny and June, Dead Man, Donnie Brasco, and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, all in the 90s. And then Depp also began collaborating with director Tim Burton, starring in Edward Scissorhands, Ed Wood, and Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, I remember those.
Excellent films, like they proper defined
Absolutely.
cinema at that
totally.
time as well. And in the thousands, Depp became one of the most commercially successful film stars by playing Captain Jack Sparrow in the swashbuckler film series Pirates of the Caribbean. And he's received critical praise for Finding Neverland, and continued his commercially successful collaboration with Tim Burton with films Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Corpse Bride, Sweeney Todd, which of course he won the Golden Globe for, and Alice in Wonderland. And in 2012, Depp was one of the world's biggest film stars and was listed by the Guinness World Records as the world's highest paid actor with earnings of $75 million.
Wow.
It's not bad for a quiet man. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't do much else. So the fact that he's in a band makes it just kind of goes against what you think you know of him.
Absolutely.
So, Hollywood Vampires, it's an American rock supergroup, as Rob just said, formed in 2015 by Alice Cooper, amazing, Johnny Depp, and Joe Perry of Aerosmith, to honour the music of the rock stars who died from excess in the 1970s.
That's quite a lineup.
Yeah,
I
I,
mean,
mean,
it is-
I
it
don't
is
even
a
need
bit,
to
isn't
listen
it?
to the band,
No,
and I love it
no.
already.
Yeah, the band performed covers by Diseased artists and have released 2 studio albums featuring guest appearances by Paul McCartney, Dave Grohl, Joe Walsh, Zach Starkey, and a former Stick to the Day Job, Christopher Lee.
Yes, and there's another link as well with him and Christopher Lee, because of course he played Johnny Depp's dad in Willy Wonka.
Oh, yes.
Of course.
Yeah, so there's quite the collaboration there,
Yeah, that's quite a phone book to have, isn't it?
isn't it?
Chris,
Do me a favour.
you're in the band as well, aren't you?
Hey, Dad.
The band originally takes its name from a drinking club consisting of mainly Cooper, Keith Moon, Ringo Starr, Nicky Dolenz, Harry Nilsson, Nielsen even, and John Lennon. That's quite a bar. And the mission of the original Hollywood Vampires was to drink until no one could stand up. This took place during the
like me and
height
Rob,
of
really.
Cooper's drinking in the 1970s.
Wow.
What a group that is to be a part of.
Definitely.
I reckon we should start one called the Pembrokeshire Vampires. Just drink until we can't stand.
No, we already do that. I
Exactly,
think, no.
exactly.
Going back to that lineup though, it's interesting. Like Alice Cooper and Joe Perry, like absolute,
Alice Cooper, I'm like, whoa.
like musical
Yeah.
legends, myths.
Mike,
gods.
Mike got quite excited then when you said that, because I think he misheard you and thought you said
No,
Alex
no,
Cooper.
No, I knew you said Alice. Alice, not Alex.
Good friend of the show, Alex Cooper.
He is.
But then it's odd then how Johnny Depp's got in the middle of that.
Yeah.
like going back to what I was just saying, he's so quiet and intrusive when he's not on the film and everything, and like what's going on in the press and like, with the wife and stuff. You know,
And
there's a bit of a
he's
wobble.
not just, no disrespect to any bassists out there, but he's not just a bassist. He's not just like in the background. Like he's, you know, I think he's lead singer. I think they all do a bit of lead vocals, but he's lead and backing vocals with lead and rhythm guitar. And, you know, I've seen, as I was getting the tracks, I watched a couple of their live performances. He doesn't just stand there. He puts on a heck of a show.
I can't wait to
Fantastic.
listen.
Yeah, fantastic. So we've got 2 covers. We've got Heroes, obviously originally by David Bowie, and we've got Whole Lot of Love as well. So really looking forward to hearing this. We'll play those songs now back to back. This isn't part of the Team Rob, Team Mike challenge. This is just a feature that we do. Hollywood Vampires, Johnny Depp. We're going to be asking you right after this, should Johnny Depp have stuck to acting, or was he right to venture into music?
We will see.
Let's have a go.
I wish I could swim
not fooling. Let me send you back to schooling. Way, way down inside, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. You need cooling. Baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to school. Way down inside, I'm gonna give you my love. Gonna give you my You've been cooling, baby, I've been drooling. All the good times I've been misused. Way, way down inside, you need me. I'm gonna give you my love. Give me some my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Gonna give you my love. Way down inside, woman, you need
Hollywood Vampires there with Whole Lot of Love. What do you reckon?
I loved it.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
It's mad to think that, you know, certainly in the first track, I think the first track we played there, Heroes, that's mostly Depp.
Yeah.
He plays lead guitar and lead vocals in that. The second track, and obviously the vocals, unmistakably Alice Cooper.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But just, I think there's almost a handicap there. There's almost like a cheat where a lot of the previous stick to the day job victims, contestants, whatever you want to call them,
Haven't had famous singers with them. That's what you're trying to say.
They're kind of solo artists they've done on their own.
Yeah.
Whereas Johnny Depp has opened his phone book and gone, all right, lads.
Yeah.
Fancy
You
that."
owe me a favour. It's time I called it in.
However, absolutely not in terms of the question.
No,
his
definitely.
his acting is phenomenal,
Yeah.
but I've got so much more respect for him.
But he should still keep singing, I think. After that first track, absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely. Tom, what do you reckon?
Oh, definitely. Like I was just saying off air that the fact that you can grab your mates in and have like a
Yeah,
2-hour
that
party.
is a bit of an unfair advantage, really,
Oh,
isn't
but
it?
just think about the party that they're having when they play these
Oh, yeah.
gigs and like
Yeah.
recording the albums in the studio.
Oh my! Can you imagine?
It's an absolute dream.
Yes.
I mean,
think
the
definitely.
amazing thing about this is that he does this with these kind of rock legends, yet he's still actually got the talent. They're not carrying him.
Oh no,
You know?
no. That first track
I mean,
was
who-
all him. You said, or mostly him.
who needs talent when you've got friends like that? But when you've got talent as well, it just is. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'm saying no, absolutely not. In terms of the question, stick to the day job. What do you think? Get in touch with us. We are streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, so you can comment on any of those platforms and tell us whether you think Johnny Depp should have stuck to the day job or whether you enjoyed Hollywood Vampires.
Can we have a both though? He should have stuck to his day job, but wow, what a track!
Yeah, I think, of course. Otherwise, you're going to be criticizing him as an actor. I don't think the question is ever should they be musicians instead of their day job.
No.
It's whether they should have just stuck to it. And the answer is no. He shouldn't have just stuck to acting. He should have gone into music.
Yes, exactly.
Because
Yeah.
it's paid off.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely
definitely.
phenomenal. We got some more music coming for you now. We are going to play my track. I've just noticed as well, and this is complete accident, but I've just noticed that my remaining tracks, I think, are all local-ish. It's quite cool. I like that. I think
good for me.
they're all from
That's good for me.
West Wales-ish. What are you saying that we're not talented here in
No,
Pembrokeshire?
that's not all I'm
Right,
saying.
you heard that,
know
guys.
we are.
You heard that. Keep that in your mind when
Hey,
you're voting.
hey.
That's all I'm going to say.
You know, everybody is talented. This Pembrokeshire's got some of the most talented musicians I've ever met. I'll say that now.
We'll give some shout outs quickly. Ms. Violence. I'm voting for Team Mike.
Well, thank you.
That's the biggest smile I've seen on him all night. So crack on with that. Luke Wellthall, he says pretty good. I think that's in relation to Hollywood Vampires.
Yeah.
Sarah, right? I think we've given you a shout out already.
Thank you,
She's
Sarah.
Team Mike.
Yes, obviously.
Lottie Cook is Team Rob, and Reese Gentle has got in touch as well and said Mike's head is too shiny. He said get the makeup department in. I will back him up here, Diablo. It is
Thank you, thank
absolutely
you.
roasting. I've had
It
to
is.
take my hat off because I was sweating. You got my greasy air now instead.
It's really hot in here.
It's very warm. I'm actually struggling with the multitasking. I'm used to all these buttons, but next to me I got the aircon, which is quite loud. So in between,
And I'm normally sat by the door. We've got the door open, and I'm sat here now.
big
tonight,
layout
so
in
it's
here
like,
today.
whoa.
But I'm not quite used to turning and this is really loud, so we
Yeah.
can't have it on when we're talking. So I have to turn around and
Yeah.
turn it off. And
Turn it on. Turn it on when we go
I'm
off
not,
the microphones.
I'm not good at multitasking at all. So my
you're the
next
man,
track
mate.
is one of my favourite local bands, local artists. I remember seeing these guys many years ago, and they were part of the reason that I kind of got into music in the first place. Really enjoyed them. I think they were one of my first local gigs. I watched them. Crikey, Queen's Hall maybe. They have gone from strength to strength. They had a big hiatus. I think they were away for about 6 years. Came back with an amazing album, and recently, just before lockdown, came out with a new single called "Strange Conversations." This is Random Perception, and we'll be back then for Mike's choice of David Long and Shane O'Neill. Don't forget, if you are listening, do get in touch. # Team Mike or Team Rob.
Showers and lemonade, good strokes and blurry. I'm staring at the wall. Is this reality? What's this all about? No more shadows from the trees. Stop pissing in my garden and tell me you're trying to help. The plants are crying out, and it's really not fair. You know we're having strange conversations, and I'm feeling right back where I belong. These strange conversations that happen almost all of the time.
Local Legends, their random perception with strange conversations. Probably one of my favourite tracks that they've produced, and they've produced some absolute bangers. I actually have a few in front of me on the screen. Pieces, Rose in Winter, Paper Planes, Take What You Want, The End, Lying in My Head, It Goes On. That just kind of absolute belter after belter after belter. Their one, 100% destined to play Pems Fest. It's got to happen.
Oh, definitely.
Got to happen.
Definitely.
So that was your hashtag Team Rob choice. If you liked it, then do go on and comment hashtag Team Rob, because I think...
But not before you hear mine.
Just from like what I've worked at, I think I'm just about losing. So if anyone's out there not yet voted, then by all means do go on
guys and
vote
girls.
hashtag Team Rob. Mike, what have we got next?
We have David Long and Shane O'Neill, who, by the look of my shares and posts today, are very good friends with Clubber Lang.
Who we had?
Yes,
Wow.
yeah,
Love
because
it.
they both shared each other's posts, and they were very honoured to be on the same show together. Two artists who need no introduction in their homeland of Ireland. Gareth's going to like this one. David Long and Shane O'Neill present their Far From Home 3-track single, best known as frontmen of the successful 1980s post-punk indie rock bands Into Paradise and Blue in Heaven. I don't know if you guys remember them. Another laptop had gone off. Now they've come together creating invigorating new music. David Long was the face of the 80s band In Paradise, who released 2 albums and several EPs on legendary British independent label Santana Records, I think it was. Why are you looking at me on the camera?
Just have a look at the... Oh, well, it's gone now. It's gone now. It's
Hey,
coming back. No, it's coming back.
We having somebody vote?
Look, there we are. Have a look.
What? I can't see anything. Team Rob, let's beat Shiny Head. Really? Really?
Yes.
Shane O'Neill fronted Blue in Heaven, who recorded and released a few singles and demos, including one produced by U2's The Edge, before signing to Island Records in '85. They've gone on to do massive things. These guys have got together now. I want you to listen to this track, Far From Home. You can literally... And now I've got to scroll down because I've got a piece of paper on me. Look, I'm on Rob's laptop. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Get on their YouTube channel. I'm not even going to share that because that's, yeah. Bandcamp album, Far-From-Home. They're on Spotify. You can go on there. You can go on their website. You can check out the SoundCloud. I tell you what, can we put a comment on this in the actual
if you're going to
link?
say Team Mike, absolutely not.
No, because their links are actually like codes. You know, they're not.
I think it goes without saying for all of the artists that we're playing. If you like them, do go over and support them. Search their names on.
Well, I found them on Facebook. Literally earlier on, I found them on Facebook. Dave Long and Shane O'Neill, and you can go from all.
Is that 2 separate pages or one together?
One together. Dave Long and Shane O'Neill, and you can literally find all their links there yourself.
So as with all of the others, do head over and give them a search, give them a like, give them a share. Make sure you support them what they're doing. They're all up and coming artists, unsigned, whatever. So do support them. This is your hashtag Team Mike pick for the last hour. We're just going in now into 10 o'clock. Believe it or not, it's absolutely flown. This is David Long and Shane O'Neill with Far From Home.
Follow Pure West Radio on Facebook.
Follow me.
Search for Pure West Radio.
Found a house down by the ocean. I took some time to ease my mind, looking at all the things that were dragging me down. Search for the key. Now it's clear. I just wanna turn the world off. Disconnect technology. Untangling the tentacles of life. Search for the key, and now it's clear to Found a house down by the ocean. I took some time to ease my mind, looking at all the things that were dragging me down. I searched for the key, and now it's clear to me, clear to me, clear to me, clear to me, so clear to me, clear to me, so clear to me,
David Long and Shane O'Neill there on Pure West Radio. That was Far From Home. That was your hashtag Team Mike
I
choice.
actually love that track.
That was good. Nice. Again,
I do.
like kind of the second one that you did. Nice and chilled, kind of country, kind of put your feet up and relax kind of music.
Can I even say that actually Diablo, you know, the evil one,
Yes.
who's into all this heavy
He's all right.
stuff, he's all right. He said, cracking, chilled out show.
The whole show, not just that track.
Because normally he's been on to us going, you don't play this
Yeah.
rubbish, don't do that. Play my stuff, and we don't play your
Well,
stuff.
you need to be listening to Al Muir on the Rock Show tomorrow
Yeah,
night.
exactly.
then,
Al
'cause
Muir.
We have got some rocky music though coming up. I've got a couple of tracks that are on that kind of rockier side towards 11 o'clock, as I tend to like to do to kind of build it up there. My next track, a very good friend of the show, although he didn't vote Team Rob in the end, he also didn't vote Team Mike, so I will let that one slide.
He can
out.
always vote Team Tom if he's neutral.
I'll allow it. We've got Luke Wellsall, big friend of the show. He's been on. He's a big part of our little kind of
Yes,
Making Noise
definitely.
family. Fantastic, talented local artist. We've got probably my favourite track from him. And I'm just going to let the music do the talking. This is Postcard by local boy Luke Wellsall.
I sent a postcard, it got lost in the mail. My friends told me I'll never see it again. I put in a picture to show you how I'm doing. A different country or a different state. I'm trying to be famous so you can sing along. Not taking chances, 'cause in a flash I'll be gone. Because I've never been rich, but stay humble. Always wear a suit, going round in circles. What's the purpose? To fall and stumble when I go home. postcard. I wrote on a note to put in a bottle to watch it swim away. I'll see it again someday. Not taking a chance, one in a million. It's like the open road, gone but forgotten. Because I've never been rich, but stay humble. Always wear a suit, going round in circles. What's the purpose? To fall and stumble when I go home. Postcard.
The stunning, I was going to say the stunning Luke Weldall, but see,
Stunning.
the stunning Luke Weldall.
Sorry, Luke. Sorry.
The stunning postcard by Luke Weldall. I mean, he's a looker. He's a beautiful boy.
He is a good looker.
We
isn't
do
he?
like Luke Weldall.
He is. We do.
We'll have to get him on the show.
Hey, last time I saw him was the Christmas show.
Wow.
That's the last time I saw
So
Luke.
coming up 2 years
We
ago.
all sat here in our Christmas jumpers with a heater on,
I was-
not
I was-
a blower.
We were saying this off there. I don't think I've ever been comfortable temperature-wise in this room. It's
I want
high.
to take my top off.
Let's get these
Yeah,
cameras
but
off.
I can't, obviously.
That'll be a reason to hashtag Team Rob. No one wants to see that. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Any shout-outs, Mike?
Yeah, I got a massive shout out to give to Inam, who's listening in Swansea. She's actually listening.
Hello, Inam.
That's the first
thanks-
time I've actually given her a shout out.
Thanks
To be
for
honest.
tuning in. Shout out as well to Molly Pierce listening.
Oh, Molly's on, is she?
In Yorkshire. Shout out to Tom Williams as well. Reese is still there. We've still got Gareth.
Reese will always be there, mate.
So hello to everyone listening. Don't forget, if you are listening, you want to vote or even just say hi, if you're enjoying one of the songs, whatever, do drop us a message and we will give you a shout out and say hello. We are streaming live on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube, as well as going out live on Pure West Radio.
Can I say before we go from my next track
Say what you want.
that Gareth messaged and the person that actually voted for me, Ms. Violence, she's actually got her own Spotify channel and stuff because she's actually an artist. So
well.
maybe we can get some tracks sent in.
Only if she retracts her vote.
No, never going to happen, mate. Never going to happen.
Talk to me, Mike.
can send it to me.
What have we got coming up next?
We have Grey. Blah.
Grey
Can I
Face.
start again?
Yep.
Greyface, Dead Man. Oh, I can't even talk.
I'm going to do
straight.
it if you carry
Dead
on.
Men Don't Walk in Circles. The band from Dublin. They're literally, the band's philosophy is loosely based on the universal. You're all laughing at me now.
I'm just
You're all laughing at me.
We've got comments coming in. No shirt lifting tonight now, Team Mike.
Hey, now come on, Tom.
That also
what are you
doesn't,
doing?
that doesn't count as a
I
vote.
tell you what.
He's hashtagged Team Mike, but we're not having it.
Who's hashtag Team Mike?
Gareth, he's put on there. No shirt lifting now, much.
Do you know what? I'm going to give their links out, and you're going to play this track, and you are going to love it.
There we are. Let's
And
do it.
everybody's going to love it. I have tagged them tonight. I hope they're listening. The Twitter is literally just _greyface_. Facebook.com greyfaceofficial. Their website is greyfaceband.com, and the Instagram is greyface.official. Go and check them out because these guys are absolutely awesome, and this track is this is one of the ones that earlier on I set me off when I was doing. I said this is great.
Fantastic. We're going to play it now. Greyface with Dead Men. Don't Walk in Circles. Right after that, we're going in with, I nearly said Rising Star. We've had this all
We've
day.
had this conversation
in the
all day.
spotlight. We've
Yeah.
got Scam coming up for you. We've only got the
Yes.
2 songs back to back, Fade Out and Circles as well, coincidentally.
Yes, we do.
Greyface now for you, which is your hashtag Team Mike choice with Dead Men Don't Walk in Circles.
else today. Another dream, another broken face. Oh God, the devil says why not? Oh hell, the 7 is a prison cell. Burnt ash and makeup to make you cry. Bright glitter running down your eyes, but your laugh reminds me of the past that few remind me of. Can't you see that we're hopeless? Can't you see that we're hopeless? And we don't choose, we don't lose, we win when we die. Hey, hey, we don't choose, we don't lose, we burn like the stars in your eyes. We live like animals today. Another dream, another way to taste. Oh God, the devil says why not? Oh hell, our body makes a quick sell. More pity paper to make you high. Taste another waste of time. It's your laugh reminds me of the past that you remind me of. Can't you say that we're hopeless? Can't you see that we're hopeless? And we don't choose, we don't lose, we win when we die. We don't choose, we don't lose, we burn like the stars in your eyes. In your
Holding on to, even then he's not like a real person, he's different, he's not just like now I think it many flavors, it's actually open for me, and I just really fucked up because like
Can't you see that we're hopeless? Can't you see that we're hopeless? And we don't choose, we don't lose, we win when we die. We don't choose, we don't lose, we burn like the stars in your. Can't you see that we're hopeless? Can't you see that we're hopeless? And we don't choose, we don't lose, we win when we die. We don't choose, we don't lose, we'll burn like the stars in your
Greyface here on Pure West Radio. That was Dead Men Don't Walk in Circles.
I actually love that track.
Well, I've just commented on the post hashtag Team Mac. That's how much I
Thank
loved
you, Rob.
it.
Thank
That's how
you,
much
mate.
I loved
Thank
it.
Listen here.
Tom, that vote doesn't actually count, though. Okay.
No.
Okay,
scratch that
no,
one
no,
off.
that's fine. That's fine. That,
But
that,
that-
vote doesn't count, but at least I get that vote, and that is
That was
it
just
makes all the difference
that
to
was
me,
just
mate.
for the bants. That was, but no, that was one of my favourite tracks from the show. That was absolutely
I loved it.
left this bloody aircon
You
on
did,
again.
you
I
left the aircon
told you I
on, mate.
can't
You left the aircon on.
multitask. I'm thinking, what's that noise in the background there? I do apologise, but if you're watching, you'll see the sweat dripping down our
It's
faces.
boiling in this studio, I
It's-
might add.
It's so warm. Crikey, right. Up next, I believe we've got in the spotlight.
Yes, we have.
So tell me,
Hang
Mike.
on. I thought you said it was the after next.
No. That's your next track.
Right, okay.
But yeah, we've got Scam now, back to back. Fade Out and Circles. Tell me a little bit, if you're ready, about Scam.
I'm scrolling up because you left it at the top of the page. You know. Well, Fade Out, the first one, is the follow-up to the recent single Circles. And it's now through X-Ray Records, so they are signed, but we're talking. I don't know, we're an unsigned
They're
show,
up
but
and
it's
coming.
yes, definitely. Formed in 2011, Scam are a hard rock power trio band from the middle of England. They have a reputation for delivering no-nonsense, gutsy, classic-sounding British rock music. I like the sound of that. Over the last 9 years, the band have worked tirelessly to build a solid following in the UK. Now they're considered to be at the forefront of the new wave of classic rock movement that is currently sweeping the nation, I might add. I'm not going to go into too much details. I'm just going to give you a Facebook link. And all I'm going to say is, just in fact, go on, search for Facebook.
HTTPS
just
//
you're on your Facebook.
colon
Just-
FAs.
Hey.
Carry on.
Just go scam, skam.uk, and you'll get all the info there. These two tracks are absolutely, I can't swear, they're absolutely awesome.
There we are. Scam, Fade Out and Circles. This is your In the Spotlight here on Making Noise on Pure West Radio. Make sure if you are listening on purewestradio.com, if you're listening on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever it may be on the stream, do come over, give us a comment, we'll give you a shout out and say hello. And then don't forget, place your bets, your votes on... yeah, carry on.
I was hoping Scam are going to come out and say vote Mike, hashtag Mike,
Well, if they do, that's I'll allow it. So yeah, let's hear the track Fade Out, and we got Circles coming up for you right after that one.
Fat cats and filthy rats don't spit your lies on me. Top hats and bureaucrats are falling to their knees. Black traded contracts made, but I've got something to say. You're a plague, a hand grenade to all that you betray. Turn around, hide underground, you don't know me. Your voice
Follow Pure West Radio on Instagram at Pure West Radio.
I feel left out. I've been wasting on my own again. I'm locked away. I can't stand this one more. Living life just feeling down. I can't wait this long. Trying to get my life in check. Wonder if it's over yet. Don't pretend you understand. All my hope is gone. Trying to get my life in check. Walking in circles out my way. There's a feeling in my heart. Time will fly. Gotta hold myself up high to reach the sky. Whilst there's no doubt, I've been watching you, been trying to know the path to go. Just another average Joe. Feeling coursing through my veins. I get through this pain. Trying to get my life in check. Going in circles out my range. Don't pretend you understand. All my hope is gone. Trying to get my life in check. Walking in circles out my range. There's a feeling in my heart. Time will fly. Gotta hold myself up high to reach the sky. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Gotta hold myself up high to reach the sky. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't pretend you understand. All my hope is gone. Trying to get my life in check. Walking in circles out my range. There's a feeling in my heart. Time will fly. Gotta hold myself up high to reach the sky. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Gotta hold myself up high to reach the sky. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Scam. That was Circles. Absolutely fantastic track. Before that, we had Fade Out. That is your In the Spotlight. Just to say as well, we are having some issues with the Facebook stream. So if you were listening and enjoying the show, please don't go anywhere. Go over to the YouTube channel.
Yep.
We've shared the link and you can continue watching it there.
Reese literally just said the Facebook has gone off again, so I said go to the YouTube channel. He's on. It's fine. It's fine.
Every single
Facebook.
Every time.
Facebook.
Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Obviously, that was in the spotlight, so that wasn't as part of the competition.
No, it wasn't the competition. But I've got to say, I'm so sorry I didn't have 3 tracks for my usual Rising Star.
Well, I don't know what's going on with us today. All day.
I've said in the spotlight that was the old section.
Yeah.
But the Rising Star, and I think those guys are awesome. I didn't have time to find a third track today, but I did get sent 2 tracks this morning, and that's what came on. And I think those guys are absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Well, I'm going to play my next track now. This is the hashtag Team Rob track. If you like this, go over and give me a vote. It's by a band called Caned. They're a Swansea-based band, three sisters. They're all the surname Kane, which is where the name comes from. This is their track, Show Me Your Skeleton. It's one of my favourites. As always, do go over and give them a like. It's Kane, Kane''D.
River's running dry. I can see it in your eyes. You always trusted me. Stop singing in your pride. But you know you have to fight your demons. You're not alone. So heal the scars. I'll set you free. Show me your skeleton, and I won't run. Show me your skeleton for your freedom. Oh, the pain that you held inside, no, you can't hide. No, so show me your skeleton, and I won't run. I see that you're afraid by the choices you have made. If you don't let me in, your pain will never fade. Yes, you know you'll always have that feeling of holding back, but let it go and trust in me. Show me your skeleton, and I won't run. Show me your skeleton for your freedom. Oh, the pain that you held inside, no, you can't hide. No, so show me your skeleton, and I won't run. No, I won't run away from you. I will be right here. I'll stay true. 'Cause in the end, it's always you. So show me your skeleton. Show me your skeleton. Show me your skeleton, and I won't run. Show me your skeleton for your freedom. Oh, the pain that you held inside, no, you can't hide. No, so show me your skeleton, and I won't run.
Show Me a Skeleton. Kane, Swansea-based trio of front women. Oh, this bloody thing again. I just can't do it. I don't
Do
know
I
why.
put it over here and I'll turn it off every time the mic
Yeah,
goes on?
maybe we'll do that.
I'll
'cause
do that,
you,
mate.
You're sat there doing nothing.
Yeah,
so it might
exactly,
be good.
exactly.
Mike, what have you got for us?
I've got The After and Clear to Me, which I think is an absolutely awesome track. Clear to Me was recorded in Australia and New Zealand, and it also features guest keyboardist Eddie Rayner from Split Enz, Crowded House, and Enzo. Clear to Me, as in Andrew says, Clear to Me was composed during a period in my life when my son, River, had been born and I had too many things happening in my life. Living in my recording, stroke rehearsal studios complex and juggling global projects. So one day, my family and I got in the car. I took an acoustic guitar, drum machine, and a 4-track recorder, drove north. Just escaped and found a house down by the ocean, which is the opening lyric to the song. To get away from everything, your laptop's just shut up, and reflect. It's been a well-received song live, like he says, and I'm proud to work with such a world-class producer, which I will mention in a minute, and has released it through Universal at the moment. I know we're talking about unsigned stuff, but we're talking about things that are just getting released and getting onto record labels. Andrew's performed alongside No Doubt, Collective Soul, Ocean Colour Scene, Silverchair, Everclear, as well as the Unity Hong Kong handover concert. Give them a look out on Facebook. And this is the problem. I couldn't find them on Facebook. I had the email this morning. There was no links on there. There was no YouTube link. There was no Facebook. There was no website. And I looked on Facebook and I couldn't even find a page. But if you can find them, good luck. These guys are awesome. This is the after. Unclear to me.
No, I'm looking forward. More name dropping there than a conversation with Ian Davis, but
Wow,
that was
whatever.
great. Let's go with it. The after with Clear to Me. This is your hashtag Team Mike. If you do like this, as always, comment on the whichever platform you're watching on.
Found a house down by the ocean. I took some time to ease my mind, looking at all the things that were dragging me down. Search for the key. Now it's clear. I just wanna turn the world off. Disconnect technology. Untangling the tentacles of life. Search for the key, and now it's clear to me. 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 Found a house down by the ocean. I took some time to ease my mind, looking at all the things that were dragging me down. I searched for the key, and now it's clear to me. Clear to me. Clear to me. Clear to me. So clear to me. Clear to me. So clear to me. Clear to me.
The After with Clear to Me here on Pure West Radio. That was the hashtag Team Mike choice. Don't forget, if you did like that, do go on and comment Team Mike. Yeah, what do you think?
I thought it was awesome. That's why I chose it, obviously.
No, I really enjoyed that. We'll skip straight into my next track. This is your hashtag Team Rob. So if you like this one, do go over and comment. This is a band called 3 Dead. They're from Bristol. However, their frontman, Mr. Tino Algieri.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing
Yeah.
here. I see what you're doing.
Actually used to be in a band with me.
Down with the Enemy. Well, it wasn't Down with the Enemy, was it then?
Yeah, he was in the early stages of Down with the Enemy.
Oh, I thought it was the band before that.
No, we left that band and he came over and we formed it with him. Honestly,
very talented
the
man.
best drummer
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Hey, that's a bit offending to Jack, you know.
By far the best drummer. He left us to go and go off to uni in Bristol, not to go and tickle monkeys for 2 weeks. That's what happened. That's a true story.
Well, we got homesick.
He misses.
Sorry, Jack. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
But this is a track called "I'm Okay." It's by, like I said, the band 3 Dead. Tino is a local lad now in Bristol. One of my
awesome.
favourites.
Absolutely
Used to love
awesome.
playing this on Pure West Presents, so I thought it's got to be done. Here we are, 3 Dead. I'm okay.
Get home, what do you see? A miserable face staring back at me. No, thank you for moving a bed. It's hard to understand what's in your head. Thinking back when I go wrong, seem to think a little bit still strong. Look at me, I'm no thug. I push a piece and you give me the love. I'm okay, 'cause I don't need a single thing from you. I'm okay, 'cause I don't need a single thing from you. I'm okay, 'cause I don't need a single thing from you. And I really mind. I just care for your mind. And we still young, should be having fun. Cause I don't need a single thing from you. I'm okay, 'cause I don't need a single thing from you. I'm okay, 'cause I don't need a single thing from you.
Three Dead with I'm Okay. That is your hashtag Team Rob. Latest feature on Pure West Radio. This is Making Noise. We've got more new music coming up for you. What's
That's still ringing in
I
my
know,
ears.
I
that is,
know.
mate. That was a
I know.
long outro.
It's a nice
that
little
was.
fade out, isn't
I
it?
liked it. I liked it. It's a great tune.
Yeah.
What we got next? We got CFast next.
I knew Tina would go onto big things, so it's not surprising
Hey.
that he's in a band now that's fantastic.
Honestly, he was always multi-talented.
Absolutely.
Always.
Up next, we got Rain by C-Fast and Lil G. This is your next tip.
Yes, it is, but I haven't got much on them. I've only got what the promoter sent me earlier on, and it's literally a great teamwork and collaboration between C-Fast and Little G. Came out of Miami, went all the way to Korea and passed from Italy, Rain has a melancholy.
Like that word.
A melancholy mood crossed by futuristic vibrations with a mix of energetic future vibes.
Wow.
I've got no websites, I've got no Facebook stuff for them, but honestly, I loved this track earlier on. That's why I wanted to put it in tonight.
Wicked. Let's do it. If you like
Let's
it, go
do
and
it.
search. Don't forget to comment if you do like it. Hashtag Team Mike. Rain there by C Fast and Lil G. That was your hashtag Team Mike latest pick. What do you reckon? Not really like what I would normally listen to, but I
It's
quite
not
enjoyed
my
that.
normal stuff
Quite
either.
enjoyed
That's
that.
why I said I've got a mixed bag tonight.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of everything.
No, I enjoyed it. Up next, we'll try and get through some of these now as quick as possible so that we can tally up the votes
Yes,
now before
yeah,
the end
yeah,
of the
yeah,
show.
definitely.
You've probably got around 7 minutes now to get in any last minute votes. Hashtag Team Mike, hashtag Team Rob. If you've been listening, especially for the whole of the show, really interested to see which kind of side you've preferred. Some really good tracks from both sides, I've got to say.
Yeah, definitely,
Got to say.
definitely.
Up next now, we've got Scream the Headlines, which is another local band from Tenby Way. No longer together, but I still thought it's a great track to put
Yeah.
in. And this is their track, Liars.
So I'll fade away into a place where rivers flow backwards and I'll build back the bridges to everything. Everything I As the days grew longer, there was never enough for me. So with open eyes,
Scream the headlines for you here on Pure West Radio. That was your hashtag Team Rob, bringing back all of those kind of late noughties, kind of emo and punk,
I remember
punk
those
rock.
days.
Yeah,
I remember those
absolutely
days.
Love it. Mike, we got Annie Minogue Band coming up next.
Yes, we have.
This is the last track in the Rob v Mike challenge.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit.
I'm not going to tell you
straight in.
much. The Annie Minogue Band. Just search them on Facebook. The Annie Minogue Band. This track is called Sandbox. It's awesome. Doesn't need any other introduction.
Fantastic. Stay tuned for this. You've probably got to the end of this song now to cast any last minute votes. Are you hashtag Team Mike
Team
or hashtag
Mike.
Team Rob? Our producer Tom's going to be tallying up the votes now in the background. And we're
Hey, I hope he's not biased.
We're going to come straight back now, and we're going to end on a song for both of us.
Yeah, why not?
Hey baby, I seen you looking at me down at the schoolyard every day. Don't you have something you wanna ask me? Don't you? Ooh, don't you wanna? Hey baby, you could sit right next to me if you're not too scared of getting dirty. Build us a castle, the king and queen. Don't you? Don't you wanna play? And I can be sunshine. We can have a good time in the sandbox. Say we'll be together, forever in the sandbox. Hey baby, this would be our Neverland. A little secret for you and me. We'll be like Wendy and Peter Pan. Never have to leave. And I can be your sunshine. Say you'll always be mine in the sandbox. Say we'll be together, forever in the sandbox. And won't you be the one loves me? Ooh, in the sandbox, in the sandbox. Here we go. I can be your sunshine. Say you'll always be mine in the sandbox. Say we'll be together, forever in the sandbox. Baby, in the sandbox. Won't you be the one who loves me in the sandbox? In the sandbox, you and me in the sandbox.
Shout out to Papi Diablo there.
Hello, Ian.
That's another vote for hashtag Team Rob. Speaking of which, the lines, I say the lines are now closed like it's a kind of ITV talent show that we're voting for. It's not.
Hang on a minute. We've still got 4 minutes, mate.
Yeah, I know that. Don't worry. I got this.
All right.
But the Mike and Rob challenge, part 2, has now finished. Is that still on?
I don't know, you might have
and-
forgotten it.
And Tom, it's over you now. Over to you to kind of tally it up and tell us who won.
Right, come on then.
It
Come
is over to me, and we've just had another late voting, but they've already voted.
Oh, it doesn't
on.
count. Doesn't
Oh,
count.
So it doesn't
no, it
count.
does count. I don't care if it's your vote or my vote, it counts.
if that's the case, then you've beat me about 5,000 to 1 because
No,
Gareth McKenna's
surely
voted
not.
about 20 times.
No, he hasn't. He's voted once.
coincidentally, though, we do agree with Miss Violence. Country gospel
That's
track.
exactly-
That's exactly what Rob just said.
That's exactly what we were just saying in the background. So let's have a
So
look there.
it
What's
started
happened?
off with Mike taking off a very early lead. Like, Rob, you didn't get a look in, to be
I
fair.
was a bit worried.
Yeah.
But it's just consistently carried on going for you. So,
Oh, good luck, mate.
Okay.
Good luck.
Mike, you ended up with 4 votes.
Is that all?
I know. Gareth made it look like you had far more. Rob, you've ended up with, because we just had a last minute vote as well, you've ended up with a very healthy 9 votes.
I don't
9
believe it.
four.
I don't believe
You
it.
can go back and,
'Cause
and
I
view
don't
it on the
know.
video.
I just think I've got Reese. I've got Gareth.
I'm sure Reese voted for me.
You know,
Positive.
I don't know.
But
I
we'll,
don't know.
we'll.
But hey, it's all for fun anyway.
is.
Isn't it? You know? It's all just
Reece,
a good laugh.
It's on the screen for those still watching on YouTube.
Team Rob, let's beat Shiny Head.
Love it.
Well, thank you, Reese, and thank you, Papi Diablo, and everybody else who voted.
Diablo saying cracking show. Try
Yeah,
to do
it's
the
been
Monkey
great.
Shine Head.
I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. I gotta admit.
Fantastic. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to everybody who got in touch. We've played some cracking shows. Regardless of the result, and it was 2-0 to me, but we'll come back with this in a few months and we'll do it again.
We always said we were going to do it
Great
anyway.
laugh.
It's been great fun.
We're gonna end now, Mike, on a track that both of us, I know, probably would have had in our list if we didn't think that the other
Do
one
I
would.
need to tag them now quickly?
I wouldn't bother because I'm going to press play right
Yeah, it's gonna
now. But thank you to everybody. We'll be back now next month, the 3rd Monday now in August is the next show.
16th.
Don't forget, thank you, 16th. God, I love having a producer on this show
16th is
now.
great, isn't it? Tom's
If
absolutely
you
fantastic.
are an unsigned artist, you want your music on the show, then do get in touch with us, studio@purewestradio.com. Ending on a high now, this is Johnsky with 4 chords.
Sipping on lemonade in an English garden in the shade. Would you like some more cream with your strawberries, Vicar? Deck chairs, we just laze around and wait until this food's gone down. Fancy spot of Bagmington, the midday sun. While on the other side of town, all the kids were getting down to a new style of music that someone called rock and roll. And it's amazing, it's so amazing, funny how 4 chords can mess up your daily plans. And it's amazing, it's so amazing, funny how 4 chords can mess up your daily plans. And the band ran out of tunes, and the sun went down to sleep, and all the kids went home in the stand of unknown. Chewing on some bubble gum that I bought with the pocket money from my mom. Save some for later, said the big fat nosy waiter. In the distance on the radio, Wimbledon was in full flow, and if it was to rain, Cliff would come out and entertain. Now the fresh cut grass and the BBC, it's all just a little bit too much for me. Gonna go back under the shade with my guitar and my hearing aid. And it's amazing,